Good morning. It is Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. Back here for Daily Shakeup number 645. And today I want to revisit something that I don't know that I've ever done a video on, but I know I wrote about it over the years. And I'm just going to share it with you today. It is a poem that I came across probably 10 or more years ago, written by an amazing woman by the name of Oriah Mountain Dreamer. Oriah Mountain Dreamer. And she wrote this poem, and then she ended up writing a book. Track it down if you can. This poem has always touched me, and I thought of it this morning, and I want to share it with you. And it goes like this. It is called The Invitation. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you have touched the center of your own sorrow, and if you have been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it or fade it or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes without cautioning us to be careful, to be realistic, to remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty even when it's not pretty every day, and if you can source your own life from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after the night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children. It doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you have studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and if you truly like the company you keep in the empty moments. Oriah Mountain Dreamer calls this the invitation. She never uses the word invite or invitation in the poem, and I believe it's because the poem is an invitation to a different way of living, an invitation to a different way of being, and frankly, an invitation to a different way of leading. I love this poem. It touches me whenever I read it. I hope there's a piece of it that touches you and transforms how you show up going into the future. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected.